Coming off of their bye week, Arizona football is back in the full swing of things in preparation for their game against Oregon State this Saturday. The game starts at 7:30 and it will be played here in Arizona Stadium. A common theme that we continue to talk about week after week for Arizona football this season is depth. And a position group that truly embodies that depth is none other than our running backs. Two of those running backs join us on this episode of the Wildcat Rundown. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Wildcat Rundown. On this week's episode, we have two of our running backs with us, Wiley and Jonah Coleman. Thank you guys for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having us.
I promise that we're going to talk about you individually, both of you, a lot today. But first, we got to start with the running back unit because we knew going into the season that Arizona football was going to have a stacked running back room. And so far this season, you guys have proven that to be true. And a lot of our fans want to hear about the running backs. So starting there with just the depth of y'all's position group, how does that both push and also encourage you?
I think it just makes up for like a competitive environment. Just having guys that can just, do it all and do what they can out there on the field. It pushes you to be better, every day in practice and stuff like that. Having Jonah, with me, he pushes me to be better. So, that just makes up for a competitive environment.
Jonah, what would you say?
Mike was saying, like, competitive, like, every back can go. So you got to be on top of your game pretty much, like, every day, because every day is competition. Every day it's another day to get better. And every day, like, you can't get comfortable or complacent in our room because everybody can go.
One of our fans asked, how would you describe the brotherhood in the running back room?
I think we have a strong brotherhood. We joke around a lot. You can ask people on the team, like we always make fun of each other and stuff like that and just kind of pick on each other. But it's all love. So, that's how I would say.
It's strong. It's like kind of like blood wouldn't make us any closer. I would say it's like that. Like being around the guys for 2 years, like felt like I've known like my whole life. So that connection and that bond and, how we hang out outside of the facility and things like that is definitely showing up.
I heard in one of the medias you did a couple weeks ago, you were talking about the comparisons of all the running backs to a different model of a car. Would you guys want to go through that list real quick? I thought that was so funny.
You see DJ, that track hawk.
He's big and fast.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if a track hawk, it's a big car, but it's super fast. So it's like, that's kind of like DJ. A lot of people don't know DJ is really fast.
Yeah, DJ.
So.
No, we saw a little last week. And against Washington State, we saw some speed from him.
Speedy was Speedy.
Speedy's something fast, though. Like, Speedy like a Hellcat or something, like Lamborghini. Yeah, he up there, though. Speedy. But Mike right there, too. So whatever car Mike is, it's like right there with him. So,
what about you, Jonah?
Oh. I'm like a scat pack, Yeah, I'm probably the slowest in the room, realistically, but
I get up
when I get up, though.
You got it when you need it.
Yeah.
What about anyone else, Nas or Stevie? Any comparisons there?
Nas, Toe Mater. That's what we call him. That's what we call Nas. Nas Toe Mater right there.
Toe Mater.
Yeah. It's an inside joke. But yeah.
And we can't talk about the running backs without talking about y'all's leader, Coach Graham. He was on the podcast earlier this season, and every single question, he was just supplying some piece of advice. Like, I was asking questions I wasn't prepared for him to somehow spin some wisdom into. So I want to know, because you guys spend every day, almost all day with him, what's the best piece of life advice that Coach Graham has given you?
Best piece of life advice. He usually go around saying, like, change your life. That's like his motto. And basically kind of what that means is just, I guess, be in the moment. Just, realize that, life is short. Just be present. Everything matters. Don't let life just slip past by. So
Probably the best thing is like some people don't believe fat meat greasy. He goes around probably saying that every day because he tells us things before it happens. And you know, if I tell you the meat was greasy, why would you eat it? So basically, like, listen to him. You know, he's never really lied to us. Everything he really told us is, you know, coming through and comes into reality. So yeah.
Off of that, what's the best piece of football advice he's given you?
Always take notes.
Yeah.
Always take notes.
Yeah, take notes for sure.
You gonna
sure.
walk
Take
around the
notes.
whole meeting room.
The whole pack meeting, everybody getting it. If you ain't got your notebook out, then you're gonna get it on you. But yeah, probably take notes because it matters. You know, like I don't know if you guys see T.O. or not, but every time Coach Fish is talking, he's taking notes. Every time someone's talking, T.O. taking notes and stuff, and it goes a long way.
I've noticed that. Even the couple meetings I've been in there, everyone's whipping out their notepad, and it's like a lot of people don't realize outside of football, when you guys spend all this time in the meeting room, it's like school for you guys. Like you're almost double majoring in whatever you're studying and then football. So Mike, you're from Houston, and I know there's only like 6 guys on the team from Texas. And I might be a little biased because I'm from the Dallas area, but high school football in Texas is just, it's something different. Yeah. How did playing high school football in Texas and the Houston area prepare you for college?
I think it prepared me well. You know, Texas football, in my opinion, is the best football in the country. So I just I came in a little ready, you know. So, you know, playing in Texas football is just, you know, you're used to that environment, that coaching, and that kind of style of football. So it's coming in and playing college is kind of easier, but not easy. It's easier, but yeah. So.
When was it that you first started talking to Arizona football?
When? My junior year, into my junior. After my junior year, I think I committed February 2018, around there. So yeah, this is the Summerlin days. So yeah.
What was it about Arizona that made you want to be a Wildcat?
I knew I wanted to play early. That was kind of my biggest thing, and I knew coming here I would have a chance of playing early, even though we had a lot of great backs ahead of me, like J.J. Taylor and Gary Brightwell, and so I just kind of wanted to pick up things from them and just see what I can learn from them, and so yeah.
And Jonah, I won't forget about you. You come from another great state for high school football, California. What was your favorite high school memory?
Oh, probably my favorite high school memory is probably my first touchdown in high school. I was a freshman starting on varsity. Well, I wasn't starting that game, but I came in the second half, and I scored like a 46-yard touchdown. It was a pass, too. I played receiver my freshman year. That was probably the best memory because I was nervous, and coach just threw me in there. We was losing, and I went in there and made a play, and then I ended up going for like 150 that game. It was crazy. That was probably my best memory.
Nice. When did you know that you wanted to make Arizona your home?
When just everyone was like connecting with me, like all the coaches. It wasn't just like one coach hitting me. It was defensive coaches, offensive coaches clicking with me, and then I committed before I even like seen the university or even been in Arizona. So for me, it was just based off relationships and the plan that they had, and I had an opportunity to play early, so really all that. And I graduated early to come here, so we had that plan into effect. So.
And the both of you came in as freshmen and had an instant impact. I mean, as true freshmen, you saw the field. You also put your name in the record books and the stat books. What was the best thing you did leading up to that fall to put yourself in a position to succeed?
Just being a student of the game. I feel like for me, I wasn't worried about more so the outcome. I was just kind of worried about what I'm doing and how I can get better. I feel like that played a big part in how I played a little early. And so I would say just, yeah, basically.
Probably say the older guys like Mike and Jalen John and like Drake and Stevie. When I first came in, it kind of made it easy for me and teaching me to play, teaching me the plays, following the ropes, and really was picking Mike's brain. You know, Mike was making exciting plays and great plays in the spring and things like that. So when I came in, knowing that I wasn't the best, it was my goal to be the best, and I had to pick brains and learn things like that. So definitely learning from guys like them was giving me the confidence and drive and the motivation to, know that I can do it. And yeah.
And you both had breakout sophomore seasons. I mean, Jonah, you're in the middle of one right now. But what is it about that second season, that second year, that things just click for you guys?
For me, it was a little weird because it was COVID year. But for me, it was just now when I was a freshman, it was kind of just getting my feet wet. And now as a sophomore, I was trying to go out there and get it. So that was kind of my mentality.
Pretty much what Mike said, and then just looking back at last year and all the money that I personally left out on the table, and I knew that I was better than that. And with Mike coming back, I played a big part. I get to pick his brain for another year. So really that's what's going on right now.
Okay, we're going to circle back to talking about the running back room because a lot of fans had questions, and I kind of grouped them together because we'll play like who's the most likely to, and instead of just narrowing it down to you two, I thought it'd be fun to include all the guys. So first one was actually from one of the running backs themselves, Nas. He asked, who is the funniest?
Funniest? I'll get that to Jonah.
Me.
Jonah funny.
Yeah, I'm the funniest in the room.
I think we had the funniest room.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think we had the funniest room out of everybody.
Like all the position groups, we must have.
D-line up there too, but I think
Yeah.
we won. Yeah.
Y'all always laughing and film and stuff.
And then Coach
Yeah.
Graham just put the chair
Yeah,
on top.
yeah, Coach. Yeah.
Who is the pickiest eater?
Pickiest eater. I don't know, because we eat the
Mhm.
same thing every game day.
Might be Speedy.
I think
Speedy always
gonna say
complaining
Speedy,
about
too.
the food. Yeah, he always complaining about the
I was gonna
food.
say
Like,
Speedy. Yeah.
yeah, it might be Speedy.
Who is most likely to be late to a lift?
Shoot, Nas.
Nas, yeah, it might be Nas.
Nas live far too.
Yeah, Nas live far. He live by me, but or Stevie, Nas or Stevie.
Stevie ain't been late though.
Yeah, he ain't been late in a minute, but Nas was late recently, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be Nas.
No,
I'll
we'll
be
say
on
y'all
board,
are never
too.
late, just most likely. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Always on time.
Brandon,
Yeah, that's a good
Brandon,
one. Yeah, Brandon or Nas. Yeah.
Brandon and I, yeah.
Who has the most screen time on their phone?
Definitely Jonah.
No,
It's definitely you. If
Brandon.
not that iPad.
It's Brandon. I have my iPad with me because I take notes, but it's probably Brandon. He literally runs with his head down, like that's how you know he be on his phone. Like,
Who is most likely to die first in a horror movie?
Not me.
yeah, I ain't going first. I might be in the middle though. Yeah,
I think little Speedy might get it.
yeah, cause Speedy went like if Speedy get mad at us or something, he ain't gonna listen to us. He gonna probably go
Speedy
do his
gonna
own
wanna
thing,
do his own thing.
or
Nah,
like he gonna be like from LA, like I'll go get him myself.
Yeah.
All right.
Who is most likely to be on a reality TV show?
This
DJ.
guy.
No.
This guy. DJ not gonna talk.
Yeah, DJ don't talk. Or Nas. Nas be talking too much.
Yeah, Nas.
It might be Nas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I go Nas.
And then this one comes from Lee. He asked, who has the best stiff arm?
Me.
Yeah, I give that.
Yeah.
I give that.
Cause it's like short, but it's like powerful, you know. Cause I bench the most in the room, so.
Stop. Yeah, I give that.
And then Coach Fafita asked, what's y'all's leg workout?
T.O.
Built by T.O.
Lunges, suitcase lunges.
Yeah. A lot of them. He love
Yeah,
them.
he love them lunges. Yeah, lunges every Friday. Lunges and them sled pushes.
Yeah, sleds.
Yeah.
Throw a couple stadiums in there.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. Sleds. We got squat like every day, so it's like That too.
And then Aiden asked, what do you believe is the team's favorite uniform?
Oh, all red.
Yeah.
All red. But we ain't wear the red and white though. That's
Yeah, I
gonna be
think
hard.
we're in the next. Yeah.
Yeah, it might be. I think all red though. That all red was different.
Were you guys surprised?
Yeah, most definitely.
I was like, that was out of nowhere. We've been talking about red jerseys for the last 2 years.
Literally, and he's like, "Nah, we staying traditional."
Gabe is asking, what inspired you guys to start playing football?
For me, I was always a basketball person. My family is basketball. Like, both my brothers are actually like 6'7", so I'm the short one in the family. So like, basketball has been the main thing. And then, I was kind of the only one that played football, and so I kind of just got better with football every so year. So I kind of just stuck with that and realized basketball is not for me. But I can do it though. Don't get me wrong.
What did you play in basketball?
Point guard.
Did you do that in track and field in high school?
Yeah.
What did you do in track and field?
Yeah, I did relays.
Still run.
I didn't do no individual events. I just did relays, 4x2, 4x1. Yeah.
And then Jonah, what inspired you to play football?
I was always playing like throw up, throw it up, and like the neighborhood when I was younger. It's for like we throw the ball in the air and then whoever catches it, everyone has to try to tackle him. I didn't play like organized football till like one day I was going to the park and then I seen some kids doing push-ups, and I was just always a kid that was just always getting into stuff and bothering people and stuff like that. So I just went over there and started doing push-ups with them, and they were taking roll and they asked who I was, and just like, well, this football team, and then I got signed up the next day. But that's really when it all started. I never really had no like inspiration to like start playing football. Like, oh, I seen somebody do this, but once I started, and that's when I started like watching NFL and things like that. So,
how old were you?
I think I was like 8 or 9. Yeah.
Just wandering around and
yeah,
so,
7 or 8. I was younger. Yeah.
And then last one comes from Gilbert, and he asked, "What's your favorite place to eat in Tucson?"
Mr. Ons. Mr. Ons
I
probably
like
my favorite
Ons,
spot.
though.
I don't know. Coach Step just told me about some soul food place called Mr. K's. I'm about to go try that.
He told me about that too.
Yeah.
I like Baja Cafe.
That one's been mentioned on this podcast before. I would agree. The pancakes there.
Yeah.
Where's that?
You've been there before.
I don't know.
Baja Cafe. It's like the little breakfast spot on Campbell, right?
Yeah, there's a couple around Tucson too, I think now. Like 3 maybe.
I'm gonna try it. Oh, what's the name?
It's right next to Sauce.
First Wash was good.
Yeah,
First Wash
I
was
like
good.
First Wash.
That was good when I went there. But
Well, thank you guys so much for being on the show today. This was fun. It was fun to hear just about the running backs in general. So thanks for representing them well, but also getting to know you guys.
Yeah, appreciate it.
thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me.